Because I just spent 20 minutes talking about wrestling with him. So I guess he was like, oh, we're just talking about wrestling and talking about whatever. And then he just says that China started doing coke at the Playboy match. I don't know what he's talking about.
Drinking, mental problems.
Wow. I was at a point in my life where I was pretty pathetic.
Really?
Yeah, and she was very, had a lot of power and control over me.
Oh, so you were still dating her at the time when the tape came out?
Sex tape. Well, sort of. No, when we made it.
Right. Okay, so you're talking about when you made it and she was like, let's make this. Okay.
Yeah, and she'll like try to say, oh, it was stolen, and she's such a fucking liar.
She sold it.
Of course. Well, we both made money off of it.
Because
she made a lot more than I did.
Because it's called China, not One Night in
X-Pac.
And
she's the one that, I mean, it was like a freak show, you know? And she got so upset at the artwork on the artwork. That's a fucking... that sounds ridiculous. Like, you know, the cover. The
cover of it.
Yeah.
What was she upset about?
The fact that they showed a close-up of her clit. That was fucking monstrous. Did she not know that she had a big clit until that fucking moment?
Is that what you were worried about when the tape was coming out? You're like,
I could have sworn.
See her monster.
Oh, yeah. Well. I don't know. I mean, just don't know what she was thinking.
Holy shit.
I love this honesty.
Yeah, dude.
Did she not know she had a giant clit? Oh, man.
And then he moved on to some shit that was happening in Mexico.
Oh, this is
good?
This is good.
All right, almost done.
What is the story with Juventud Guerrera?
Well, I tried to kill my...
Juventud Guerrera is he was in WCW for a while.
Okay.
And he's a Mexican guy. He's in Mexico wrestling. And there's just some internet story. There were rumors about X-Pac trying to kill himself, Juventud Guerrera telling people about it, him getting mad at him. So I just figured, since X-Pac was being honest, I'd just let him.
So X-Pac tried to kill himself, didn't want anyone to know about it.
That was the rumor, and so I just figured...
This wrestler blew up his spot.
Yeah, okay. So I figured I'd get some confirmation. What is the story with Juventud Guerrera?
Well, I tried to kill myself.
Oh, there you go. I respect.
All right.
Okay.
That's right out there, isn't it?
I was like, okay, how am I going to sort of, goad him into saying stuff? How am I going to... Oh, okay.
All right.
I just let you talk then. I respect the honesty. I mean, I hope you're not at that point anymore.
No way, man. This was a few years back.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit my girlfriend. Like, I swore I'd never hit a woman.
Uh-huh.
And we were, like, arguing and fighting, and she was hitting me and broke my kid's picture over her knee, and I fucking let her have it. And I was so, like, overwhelmed with shame, you know? And, that was fucked up, too.
Uh-huh.
So
you had your...
Did that story come out? Let her
have it.
Kind of, but it was all, like, sort of internet rumors. There's never any...
I wonder what he did. He must have cracked her right in the fucking mouth.
I just punched her in the face.
When you say I let her have it, that doesn't mean a belly punch or a bitch slap. That's a closed fist punch to the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Fucked up, too.
Uh-huh.
So
you had your emotions
I was drinking heavy because she was... Yeah, because she wasn't letting me smoke weed. And I hit her, and I went upstairs, and I ate a bottle of Valium, like 60 of them.
Jesus Christ.
10
60 Valium.
I can't even keep up with them. It's incredible. The life this guy leads still to this day. This is crazy.
Not even second guessing himself or
No, he doesn't care.
And I ate a bottle of Valium, like 60 of them.
Jesus
10
Christ.
10 megs a piece. And I fucking hung myself from the roof.
Wow.
In my apartment in Mexico City, and she came up and found me. I was dead. She revived me and saved my life. So Hoovy comes over. Yeah, she's the best, man. She's just the best.
I guess so.
She rules, I guess.
Yeah, she's the best.
At one point, he was feeling so honest. I don't think I have the clip there because there's just so much stuff, but I asked him if he was still in TNA, if he was still doing anything with them, and he just blurts out, yeah, well, I caught hepatitis C. And
what?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
How do you get that?
I don't. You have to do it through like blood transfusion or sex.
China's fucking big, giant, nasty,
juicy
hot dog clit.
But that's why he can't wrestle, because like nobody's gonna wrestle a guy who, if he bleeds, becomes a safety issue.
Oh God,
Jesus.
So Hoovy comes over, and like I'm telling him, like, I've known the guy for a long time, and he's my friend, and My eyes are the whites of my eyes are completely blood red. I look like the devil.
Because you've just been...
Yeah, and so, like, I would tell Hoovie and his girlfriend what happened, and, my girl was going through some custody issues.
Okay.
With her son. So this stuff getting out in the public really was not good. And
sure, yeah, because...
And he tells me, oh, don't worry, I won't tell anybody. And he goes on an interview, and without anybody even asking him, he goes, oh, did you hear about X-Pac? And he told the whole fucking story. Well, anyways, my girl ends up losing custody of her son.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. And so Hoovie comes...
And everybody's going to ask you about something
and
you probably want to keep private.
Yeah, and I go to rehab in Houston.
Uh-huh.
It was great. I stayed there 4 months. And
was it WWE funded rehab?
Yeah. It was more of a place that would work on your psychological shit. I already know about the drug abuse deal, the addiction stuff. I needed to work on the therapy, on the, like I was sexually abused as a kid.
Really?
Different bullshit. Yeah, it's pretty much well known now.
Okay. I mean, now by even more people.
So there's a lot of things that you have to deal with that are the cause, the reason why you want to get fucked up in the first place.
Yeah. I had no idea that he was sexually abused as a kid. I don't know what he thinks. Everybody knows this.
You have something in common, at least.
I don't think that's true.
You are the most amazing interviewer ever. You just sit there. You don't have to say anything.
No.
And people just feel compelled to pour shit out.
He's an eager-looking boy.
I'm just smiling. I'm excited to be there. And they want to, they want to live up to my little expectations.
Your boyish expectations.
Yeah. By telling me that one of my favorite wrestlers from when I was a kid is eating 60 pills and was sexually abused and has Hep C.
When he's doing that little X thing on his suck it.
Yeah.
On his fucking cock.
Oh, he's almost done.
And he hung himself from his ceiling.
Amazing.
Anyways, but I went back to Mexico after I got out, and Hoovie actually... The boss actually down there in Mexico thought it was a good idea to bring Hoovie in.
After that,
yeah, and I waited. I forgive him, especially now.
Yeah, but you gotta let it go.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was gonna get some kind of retribution.
And he did, right?
Yeah, I shit in his bag.
That's what I heard.
And everybody, the whole fucking place, the whole locker room went crazy. It was like their fucking team won the Super Bowl.
Because they knew.
And like I shit in his bag while he was in the ring. And as I'm shitting in his bag, the fucking, all the guys in the match with him, he was in a 10-man match, and all the guys are beating the fuck out of him for real. Like, walking up and just punting him in the fucking head. They hated him for their own reasons.
Jesus. He just doesn't make friends.
Oh, my God.
He's just getting the shit kicked out of him in the ring.
And he's shitting in his bag.
That's why if you're a wrestler... Like, you should really try not to piss everybody off.
No.
Because then they go in the ring with you and they just beat you up for real. And they just start punching you as hard as they can.
You can go, oh, sorry, I missed that one.
Oops. Danny just brought up some great pictures of X-Pac with a bunch of kids.
Hanging with the kids.
And they're doing the suck it X thing with the arms.
There he look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
He's so stoned he is.
He's got to be in that picture.
Oh, my God.
And finally, one more clip from X-Pac.
Has he ever tried to...
Fuck no.
He just said...
He did get his ass beat, though, coming in the back trying to accuse Conan.
Oh, when he got back?
So Conan and this guy Jack Evans are beating Hoovie up.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretending like they're trying to break it up, but they're fucking punching him, too.
It's just a locker room brawl, but like
yeah.
a real locker room.
And there's like somas falling all over the floor, and people are scattering and jumping, fucking trying to... pick up the Zomas. Like
poker chips lost at a casino. Everybody's picking up the pills. Oh, my God. You know what Somas are?
No.
They're muscle relaxers.
Oh, God.
They're just pills. They're muscle relaxers.
Wow.
They're pills that I guess a lot of these wrestlers love to indulge in.
There's a little insight into
Look at X-Pac and that little
wrestler's
baby.
life.
Probably punch one of those girls in the face after that.
Right. Wow. I'd love to be a wrestler. To
To
the victors go to spoils.
Yes, there's little kids.
You recognize the
all
blonde
around
on the
them.
left there, Uncle Paul?
Yeah, that's Teddy. That's Teddy and his little brother.
I think they're all girls.
They're not all girls. The one on the other side's the girl. She's kind of tomboyish.
Yeah, a little bit.
She likes to play basketball.
Yeah.
Have her socks taken off.
And you play with their feet?
No, you just coochie coo. You tickle them in a tub.
You're fucking creepy.
Oh, Uncle Paul, my feet are dirty. So you wash them.
Well, that sounds very nice of you.
Get them in a tub. Clean their feet good. Take your shorts off.
Why, to clean their feet?
And kiss your toes.
Oh, man. You are really good.
It's more creepy than the bed bugs. It's more creepy than the bed bugs.
Oh, yeah, they all had to stay in my bed because they all had bed bugs in their cribs.
Their cribs.
They said, come in here so there's no bed bugs.
Yeah, good thing, right?
Sure.
Thank God. Thank God.
Sure.
No bed bugs for the kids, huh?
Yeah. And then them goddamn parents are accusing me of things. Saying, how come he ain't walking right? I don't know. I didn't do nothing. Bunch of lies. Those damn DNA tests. They said my DNA was on the boy's hiney. I don't know what that means.
He gets so creepy and then angry.
He sure does. All right, well, there's your X-Pac interview from Sam from about a week ago.
Wow, Sam.
But he said people were picking up. He said wrestlers were picking up pills like poker chips falling on the floor at a casino, and everybody grabbing them. Not chip.
He
also said that when he was the 1, 2, 3 kid, he was making $150,000 a year, but all his travel expenses had to come out of that. Hotel, airfare.
Oh, really?
You know they make wrestlers work on the road. Like
yeah,
you have to tour
constantly
that's
on the road.
That's why.
That's your money.
You hear it time and time again where they room together in really shitty hotels and motels, and I always wondered why. And
that's what Mick Foley
the
said.
Reason. It was Mick Foley,
yeah.
Okay. And that's the reason. You want to save your fucking cash.
Yeah. Mick Foley's very excited about coming in here.
Good.
Except I told him it's October 1st, so
oh boy,
we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, Friday.
Yeah, our contract ends after Thursday's show.
Just received a brief update.
Yeah.
A good one.
Okay.
On Greg Giraldo. It just said stable. Doc's hopeful. So I've been getting these little updates from somebody who I guess is close to it. So that's good news. Hopefully Greg is going to be okay. I don't know, but I hope he's okay.
Right. Absolutely. We hope for the best for him.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. So the wrestler death clock went back to 0. We're up to 5 days.
5 days
without
without
a
a
dead
death.
wrestler as we try to get to 100.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
It'll never happen.
I talked to Mr. Kennedy the other day, too. He's
Yeah.
the old WWE guy who told me that Vince McMahon would just, after a wrestler gets to a certain level, he just berates them and makes it so that they have no self-confidence because Mr. Kennedy implied that he doesn't want another situation where The Rock goes out and makes movies and never comes back to WWE.
Oh, shit, really?
So he tells people how shitty their promos were and like all
So
this.
Rock ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
Wow. What's wrong with Vince?
Psychological torture.
Yeah.
Making them pay for their own hotels on the road. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of rotten, right?
I mean, if you make $150,000, but you're traveling, how many 200 shows a year? Maybe
At that point, yeah.
That's going to eat up a lot of your cash.
And
Most
airfare
of
and
it.
rental cars
Right.
and food, everything.
Right.
they don't get a per diem?
No.
They get some kind of per
They
diem.
have to.
No, wrestlers are
I'm not taking X-Pac's word. You got to think they do something for these guys.
usually the way they get paid. Wrestlers get a downside guarantee. So this is the minimum amount of money you'll make, and then they get paid per date. So,
Wow, that's fucked. It's amazing.
but I love wrestling.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, Sam still wants to be hired by somebody in wrestling.
They're not gonna hire me anymore. I keep airing these terrible,
Hey, man, he decided to talk.
blow the lid off interviews.
What are you going to do? All right, we'll break, get into some other shit.